Welcome to The Refill, where the ladies of When Black Girls Brunch share with you what's going on in their lives and what's running through their minds.
Hey guys, it's Sylvia from When Black Girls Brunch. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's been going through their week pretty swell. I still could be a rapper, see, really good. I know I could. Pardon my man voice. I'm kind of I am under the weather, like all the weather. Even though there's no weather in San Diego, it's just sunny. But anyways, I just wanted to say hi. I really don't have very much else to say. I hope you guys got to watch our Swirl Life episode that posted last week on YouTube. And I hope you guys got something from it. And I hope that you guys had a lot to talk about with it. Hope it was a good conversation starter too, because Delicia at the end was a conversation starter. But anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys got to watch it. I hope you guys get a chance to watch our next episode. It's going to be on colorism. We cover it on a macro level, and then we cover it on a micro level, which is more towards color stratification within the Black community. Yeah. We're going to talk about some deep stuff. We're going to get some of that dust from under the rug within the community and maybe throw it out there for people to see. So, yeah, that's all I really have. I don't really have very much today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not feeling too shabby. So, I love you guys. Follow us on WBGB on Instagram. And like and subscribe on YouTube. Tell us what you think. Comment down below. And share if you can. Share it. If you liked it, share it. If you didn't like it, share it. If you feel like it might change somebody, share it. If it touched your soul, just share it. Share it. Doesn't really matter why. Just share it. So that's all I want to know. I mean, what? Ugh, guys, my brain's not working. Anyways, I have a headache. But yeah, share it. Because if it changed you, it's going to change somebody else. And it's stuff that we have to get out to people, because sometimes people just don't know what's up. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. You'll hear a lot of information on colorism and our experiences with it, and especially see, there it goes again, my brain's not working, color stratification as well, because we've all gone through very different versions of it, or some of us have gone through the same thing just with different experiences within those experiences. So but yeah, we love you guys. We hope you guys are all doing well. And we hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.
What's up, everybody? I hope everyone is having a great week. It's Monday right now. So hopefully Wednesday, hump day, when this video goes up, you're still week, still productive, still happy and healthy. Well, I wanted to talk to you guys about something someone said to me this weekend. They said I'm kind of like a new age super mom. That's a lot. Not in a bad way. Definitely a compliment. And you know what? I know that I'm not the only mom out here trying to make moves and keep a baby happy, healthy, and alive. So based on that, it really inspired me to come up with a few things that help me keep everything afloat, and really feel like I'm living a life that is happy and fulfilling and achieving my goals while still being a mother. So the first would be prepping everything. I'm also a vegetarian. My son consumes a vegetarian diet as well. So meal prepping on Sundays, I keep it simple, but prep meals, package them in containers, or something that is easy to prepare in the morning or the night before if I have to. It's usually like the same thing for 1 week for like lunch, and then dinner I'll offer a little bit of variety for my son, but really preparing as much as possible ahead of time. So when you're on the go and you're running back and forth between work, and if you're in school, other meetings that you may have, and picking up and dropping off your kid and bathing him and feeding him, all this stuff, it's one less thing that you have to worry about. So not only preparing food, but also laying clothes out the night before is big. There's nothing worse than in the morning, not only are you trying to rush and get out the door, but you don't even know what to wear. So if you spend 10 to 15 minutes every night before going to bed to lay out the clothes that you want to wear for yourself and for your kids as well, it makes a huge difference. It makes the mornings a lot less stressful. The other one is scheduling and using a planner. I am married to my planner because I have so much going on. Not only do I work 9 to 5, I run my own business, I have other projects on the side, I have a son, at some point I have to sleep, literally schedule everything, and making sure that before I commit to anything, I check my calendar. I made a horrible habit of not doing that and would end up double booking myself on multiple occasions. So now if anyone asks, me to do something or they're interested in doing something, I always say, let me check my calendar and get back to you. And that's totally fine. It's a little frustrating for some people who have more freedom and flexibility. They can do things at the last minute and commit to things last minute, and it's no problem. But if you are busy, even if you don't have as many ventures as I do, if you just have a child who's going to birthday parties, who is having a birthday, all those types of things, it's definitely worth it to respond with, let me check my Palm Palette. No, but check your calendar first. That's the best thing. And it helps give you a good picture of where you're going to be, if you're being stretched thin, what you have capacity to do. So that is another one. And prioritizing your time. You have to do it because you have to make time for the things that are important. Like my child is obviously a top priority for me. My sanity, for good reason, is also a top priority for me. So making sure that you prioritize your time based on your goals that you want to achieve. And that may mean not hanging out with your friends as much. If you have financial goals, not going out and drinking and partying and clubbing and shopping and doing things that really are wasting your money away. If you want to buy a house, that's one of the things you have to hold the purse strings really, really tight, because you can get there if you're committed and you're dedicated and you do these things to help you reach those goals. So those are the top 3 tips that help me survive and help me feel like I'm not running around like a chicken with her head cut off. So try these out. I'll have more on this later. I'm interested to hear your feedback. Have a great week. Love you guys. Checking in with you guys. By now you guys have probably watched the swirl video, which is pretty funny because I actually just went and seen Get Out last night on Sunday night, and I loved it. It was a really awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go out and see it. Go support. My experience though was very interesting. So going in, I already kind of had a idea of what may happen and what to look out for. So I already knew that there's going to be a lot of hidden messages, a lot of very blatant messages, a lot of things to look out for in general, along with, the basic storyline of, black boy dating white girl and going to meet her family and them being a little, different. So I already anticipated that. I had went to Mission Valley movie theater. If you're not familiar, that mall tends to have a very, very diverse group of people. For the most part, it's pretty diverse. And it was sold out. The film that theater was sold out. So I'm sitting right next to people. There was a white couple next to me, and there was 2 interracial couples on the other side of me. So yeah, it was very a mixed crowd. And I had read a lot of commentary on. I tried to limit it. I wasn't trying to get a swayed view of what's going to happen, but I read a lot of commentary about kind of the audience reaction, how there was this
camaraderie amongst people of color in some theaters and some people's experiences when they went to see the film. And then there was this uncomfortable kind of like a, I guess like a rage or guilt that some white audiences felt. However, when I went, that was not the case, like, at all. And it was just kind of disturbing because there are some really blatant, direct social ties to the stuff that was happening, especially with the protagonist's interaction with the other characters, that people really thought were funny. Like, people laughed that entire movie, and I was just like, this is not a comedy. Like, this is a reality, and that's what makes that film so scary, is because this is stuff that's really happening to people. These are the kind of interactions that are really taking place. And I'm just sitting here like, there's this super huge message in this film, and it's going over everyone's head. And it's disappointing, especially because there are black people in the theater. There are people of color, and it was just like, really? Like, you think that's funny? You think, the sexualization of black bodies is funny? Oh, you think that the assumption that black people all play sports is funny? I mean, that is kind of funny, but it's not. And I don't know, maybe I took it to heart because I'm black, and those are the situations that I've had. Those are, interactions that I've had, or that my relatives have had. But yeah, it was definitely a very awkward experience. If you've seen it and you laughed, please go back, watch it again, and then after you watch it, watch Hidden Colors and educate yourself, because that movie is not funny. It's not funny. It's a reality. Like, those interactions that you see happening, those questions that you hear these white people asking the main character, or even like his interactions with his girlfriend, everything in that film had a meaning behind it. And if you didn't see that the first time, you might need to watch it again and really have a dialogue with somebody or with a group of people and unpack that film, because I'm still trying to unpack it, and I think I'm gonna have to go see it 2 more times before I've unpacked everything, because I'm more than sure that I've missed some things. But that's beside the point. So make sure you go and check out Get Out. Great film. Thank you, Jordan Peele. And if you haven't, make sure you check out the WBGP last episode of Swirl Life, and leave a comment and share if you really enjoyed the film, or not the film, sorry, our episode, the podcast. Make sure you like, share, and comment. All right, have a great day.
Breath, and I don't think that's okay, because all I did was eat. I took my mom out to Korean barbecue, and we stuffed our faces, and now I'm really, really tired. But I wanted to check in with everyone and see how they were and update you on my life. So, where to begin? Oh, I got fired. Finally. Thank God. I hated my job. It was terrible. It sucked the life out of me. It didn't allow me to do the things that I love. And so I got fired. It was great. And so for the last month, I've been not working. And I've been just having a lot more time to sleep. Yes, sleep is so amazing. I'm about to do that actually after I'm done with this video. And to really just start focusing on my businesses, which kind of suffered because I was working, a full-time job. It was super stressful. It took all my energy. It made me really anxious, like all these things. And so it's been nice to just be able to relax and wake up every morning and open my laptop and work at my own pace, and for it to be me working towards things that I care about and things that are going to make me happy. So, you may not know, I used to, or technically have, a
resell business. So I resell vintage clothing for both men and women. And I took a bit of a hiatus. It's been like maybe 7 months since I've been doing anything. And it's really just based on the fact that I jumped into a situation in which I shouldn't have. And I paid a shit ton of rent to a place that I realized I could never even enjoy and be at because I was working a full-time job. So it was definitely a lesson learned, an expensive lesson learned, but, you know, I learned a lesson. So I took kind of a break to step back and just to refocus and get things in order. So I should be up and running by like mid-April. I just have to work out a few kinks to get back and ready. So that's Garbage Couture. We do have an Instagram. You can follow it now. There's nothing on there. But you can follow it on Instagram at Garbage Couture. And then secondly, I am working on a travel agency with my cousins. I won't go into too much detail at that because we're still working a lot of things out. But that should be up around April as well. And so I'll give you more information for your travel needs. Call Yaya. Oh, I moved. So now I'm not reverse adulting. I am adulting somehow with no job. So I moved. I love my roommate. We're getting a dog soon. Once we get the doggy, I'll post it on the refill so you guys can see him. And what else? I mean, I'm still single. What else is new? But it's cool. I'm happy. I'm living life. I get to travel a bunch. I'm going to Thailand in a few weeks. And then after that, I come home for a week. And then going back to Tennessee. And then I'm going to San Francisco eventually. And then in the summer, I'm going to Europe. So I'll be doing a lot of traveling, working on my businesses, and staying fly. I hope everyone's having a good week. I hope you guys have been loving the podcast. We've been getting such great feedback. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching the refill. And really check in next week. Me and the ladies unpack some really heavy things. And I don't even think we touched everything that we needed to or wanted to because it's just so deep. But tune in, share, like us, and yeah, love you. Until next time.
Thanks for watching The Refill. We'll see you next week on a premiere episode of When Black Girls Brunch.